What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about the updated market in college football 25 Ultimate Team with the new drop today. Obviously, we did get Heisman Hopefuls today. You guys can go check out the store, the pack market, if you guys want to. I never really buy packs on this game. I haven't spent money for probably, 2 or 3 months on the game just because my coins are in a good position, so I don't really need to do that. However, how can we take advantage of the people that do open packs? What does the market look like? Who are some cards you guys should look at picking up today? Those are the things that we're going to be talking about. Now, as we do dive into this video, if you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. Really do appreciate all of the recent support on the channel. Let's start with Ricky White III. This card in Ricky White III is extremely good. Now, Rondale Moore obviously is better. Not going to sit here and act like he's not. But Ricky White III is good, and he's now 135,000 coins. Flashback to yesterday. Ricky White III, 250,000 coins. The card has been basically cut in half from yesterday. Absolutely a crazy cut for Ricky White III, who is really solid. Let's look at the running back position. Tahj Brooks. Do I love him for 150,000 coins? I don't hate him. The problem that I see with Tahj Brooks is I don't think he's, the best running back in the game. Milroe, super rare right now in the game. You guys can see 1 million coins. I don't think he's worth that. Disclaimer to let you guys know. As far as the defensive side of the ball, new cards today. Higgins, my GOAT, Iowa. Jack Sawyer is really good. But the cards like Nolan, he's got way cheaper. He was like 300,000 coins before this drop. Now he's under 200,000 coins. So the two cards that really catch my eye are Nolan as well as Ricky White III. Those are the two cards for me that I really am interested in. Jabbar Muhammad is an interesting card though, and I do want to talk about him a little bit. This card now at 170, probably continue to go down. I love this card. He fits my chemistry because he's Oregon, so I don't have to necessarily spend coins on his chemistry either. Definitely another card to maybe look at for your specific squad. So definitely take a look, see what cards you want to pick up, set a price for those big ballers, and let them know. Now, for some of you guys out there that are balling on a budget, Bernard now pretty cheap. Shanks for 56 is cheap. Spindler I love for 70. I mean, all of these cards for their values are really solid and can shore up that offensive line position, as well as Bernard at the wide receiver position is okay. Defensively, YA Black, defense tackle, 89 overall is really solid. But I'm you guys looking at Chris Paul Jr. I think he's one of the best middle linebackers in the game for 59,000 coins. Good luck beating that. As well as if you want Tysheem Johnson, his price has gotten super cheap as well, who does fit that Oregon team chemistry, which does matter if you are looking to build from there. As far as 86, 87s, let's take a brief look at those guys and who has went up, who has went down in price. Again, can shore up the offensive line. Goldbrinson is a really solid budget quarterback for 13,000 coins. Is almost a must pick up for your specific squad. Also can get the defensive lineman. Jordan Allen is okay. I really like Mai from Baylor as well. So definitely, no matter what overall you're looking at, there are cards for you guys that you can take advantage of for sure. And again, there's not like any bad cards in this set or in this drop. And that's another thing that is important to think about. I wouldn't recommend Mitchell Evans. He's the one guy that I'm not super high on. But as far as a lot of the other cards in this drop, in this set, I am personally pretty high on a lot of them. So for my squad right now, who should I look at getting to help shore up the squad? That's a big time question. Well, cornerback 3, Bryant's okay, but I definitely think could be improved right there. As far as my middle linebacker position, could maybe improve to Higgins. Defensive tackle position, YA Black probably would help me out a little bit. And as far as the rest of the cards, I'm okay right now. Now I do want to give you guys an updated price of some of the other cards, right? The Stories of the Week cards that did come out on Wednesday. Where are those cards at now? Because I think that's important to talk about, and if any of those cards are worth picking up right now. Now, it's not Field Phenom anymore. It's Rising the Rank, so it is a separate section on the Auction House tab. But let's take a quick peek, talk about who out of these cards could you guys look to pick up? Because with the new cards that came out, should see a lot of these prices drop. McCoy, 185,000 coins. I like this card. I think this card's a beast, especially if you do play a lot of man coverage. He's going to be one of your best corners in the entire game. His price went down a little bit. Williams going to get after the quarterback as good as anybody else, or as well as anybody else. So he's really solid at that overall as well. So I like, you know, a couple of those cards right there. Did want to talk about them. As far as the budget-ish guys, Sawyer Robertson, 44,000 coins for a budget quarterback. He's incredible. Free safety Sago is really good as well. These cards haven't really went down a ton in price, so it's hard for me to really, you know, gas them too much. But they're still solid for their prices, and that's something that is definitely important to talk about. From Jermaine Matthews to the rest of these cards, guys, there are so many different cards for every specific overall today for you guys to target. I know sometimes I get comments like, wow, this video is not for the budget guys, but I want you guys to know and realize, sure, like a lot of what I talk about might not be for the budget guys, but the same principles apply, and you guys can apply them for whatever overalls you're personally wanting to talk about. For example, again, like Ricky White, 130,000 to me for Ricky White is crazy. I don't necessarily need wide receivers, but if I did, I would 100% pick him up. Same thing for like Jabbar Muhammad. If I play a lot of zone coverage, there's really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Set a price. For example, Muhammad maybe is like 160. I don't know what price you're going to get him for. Maybe you set a 160 price point. See if you can get him for there. But for me, like Ricky White for 118, I just think has to be a buy. I think I can put him up for 139 and he'll sell. If he doesn't, I'll, you know, end up, you know, having to figure out how to come back from it. But I just think because, you know, Ricky White is so good, people are gonna buy him nonetheless. And again, if he doesn't sell for this price tag, if I don't make, you know, 7,000 coins on the card, it's gonna look bad on me. But I don't really have a choice. If I see Ricky White for that price tag, I feel like I have to pull the trigger every single time. And again, it's not like Ricky White is disproportional, right? Because Rondale Moore is a better wide receiver. He's an LTD and he's 400,000 coins. So honestly, it makes sense why Ricky White is the price he is. It's just crazy because when I look at this card, guys, he is 6'1". He's nearly perfect stat-wise. The juke move is even fine. The card is really, really, really good. And so like when I'm looking at cards, that's my big thing is it's like you can get super, super, super good cards right now for cheaper than they have been in the past. And that's something that I'm looking at today. Now, I'm mainly looking for the top guys just because my squad is really good. But definitely like this Nolan guy is a guy that I definitely would pick up if I'm you guys. If you're a budget guys, YA Black can definitely play. But this is a card that I think is the best defensive tackle in the game right now for 151,000 coins. How do you not pick him up for that price tag? Another one of those guys, and I'm not saying his price is outlandish because, I mean, it makes sense why he is that price, but it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me that you can get some of the best cards in the game and their prices have went way down. And the craziest part is their prices probably throughout today will continue to get more inexpensive, get cheaper and cheaper. So that's kind of where I'm at today. I do want to get you guys a Jalen Milroe gameplay, so I'm going to try to snipe the card. I just don't know how much success I'm going to have sniping him. I mean, the card is super good. People know that. And so I might struggle to get the card for a price I'm wanting to pay. But even if I don't, there are so many different avenues for you guys, or different avenues, different approaches for you guys to take to target to pick up your favorite players. So for me, obviously I do want Jalen Milroe, but there are some other guys that I'm interested in as well. I'd love to pick up YA Black for my defensive tackle position. I'd love to pick up Jay Higgins just because I like those guys and run them as well. But it just comes down to they are still not cheap. So what prices do I want to pay is going to matter quite a bit. But that's going to wrap it up for my video today, guys. Heisman Hopeful cards are going to go down in a big time way. Nolan, Ricky White, two of the cards that are going to go down in price the most, basically cut in half of what they were in the past, which for me is absolutely crazy because I love both cards. I think both cards are absolutely ridiculously good, and it's crazy to see them for the prices they are. And even Rondale Moore for 400,000 coins is crazy. Like, the card is extremely good and isn't super expensive. So hopefully Jalen Milroe continues to go down in price so I can give you guys a gameplay. But that's going to wrap it up for our video today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on today's drop down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are doing. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.